Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Tucker in at the power forward position. Mobley is out there with Black. Then there's Rogers, and it's Cox in at the 3. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Here's Rice. No good from outside. Here is Rogers. Pass to Cox. Here is Rogers. Mobley looking it over. Now Black. Here's Cox. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Ross with a wide open look. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Kings shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
There's the drive. The shot's good from Rogers.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Cox. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. There's the 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Pass to Rogers. Mobley, left side. Here is Rogers. Here's the screen. Here's Bushka. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Ross against Rogers. Ross, that's good.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Bushka, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Ross. Tucker a screen. Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cox, the pass to Mobley. Here is Rogers. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, knocks down the three ball.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Rice, still without a basket. Back to Ross. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Mobley outside. Rogers passes to Mobley. Here's Cox. Back to Mobley. Pass to Rogers. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Davidson. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Here's Cox. And it's Monroe, top of the key. Pulls it up. Sheldon, no good. Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the basket by Stone.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Cox. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Ross. For the 3. Black grabs the board. Gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Davidson. Now here's Ross. Here's the screen. Buries it from three-point range. Ross has got 7.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Rogers. 1:02 left in the first quarter. 13 feet away. Parks grabs the miss.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Pass to Tucker. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. And the Kings lead by 2.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here is Rogers. Pass to Wall. 1 second left. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court right now for the Kings, Barks is out there with Stone. And it's D'Angelo in at the 3 spot. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Here's Gatling. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Rogers. That misses off the backboard. He's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Stone. And a miss there on the triple. Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Monroe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And he makes the first. The Kings making a switch here. Rice is checked in. And so Monroe nails both of them. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Carlson, and he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Sheldon. The Kings getting the bucket. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Tucker slams it in.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. There's Sheldon. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Wasted no time on that one. Rodgers has got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Tucker. Here's Rice. And stolen by Mobley. Pushing it up. Rodgers passes to Mobley. Here is Rodgers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen away. And the Kings pushing it up now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Monroe outside. And it's blocked. Ross against Rodgers. Rice kicks to Ross. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Cox. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Over to the wing. Back to Ross. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cox. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mobley outside. Monroe the pass to Cox. Back to Monroe. Here's Cox. 6 to shoot. Mobley is screened. Huska. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And they were a little bit fortunate to come out on top in that one. They were not at their best in that game.
Three-pointer. Rice, no good. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Monroe outside. Pass to Rogers. Here's Cox. Sinks the triple. Cox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called by the Kings. And the Kings making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Kings. Pass to Davidson. On the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Kings lead by 4.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Cox. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Kings?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And he comes up with the deuce. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Ross against Rogers. Nifty move. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Mobley outside. Pass to Cox. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Rogers passes to Black. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Seconds left in the first half, and they'll turn it over, unable to get the shot off. 35-second shot clock violation. Kings leading now by 3. Now Ross, he's got 12. Tucker a screen. Ross passes to Tucker. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Kings on top, up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Here we go. Deep 3 Christie wants to know the following. If you guys could be one animal, what would it be and why?
Well, since my nickname is the Jet.
What's that have to do with being an animal?
Because you think I want to fly.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like an eagle, but it's not. I'd like to be a cheetah.
You mean a bald eagle? Get it? I would be a dinosaur, Ernie. You know the name I'm about to tell you. Shaqosaurus Rex, the ruler of the animal kingdom.
Well, you're definitely a dinosaur in real life, so it's fitting.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Evan Mobley. Also, Black out there, and it's Cox in at the 3, the small forward. Black the pass to Cox. Back to Black. Pass to Rogers. Mobley a screen. Here's Buska. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And for the Kings, And it's Ross in the point. Here's Davidson. Back to Ross. From the arc. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They've got Black. Mobley is out there with Rogers. And it's Cox in at the small forward position. Inside. There's a good screen. Buska trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Kings. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And for the Kings, and it's Ross in at the 1. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Black. Ross with it, 15 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Cox, 11 points in the game. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Down low. And he can't jam it through. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Buska. It's tipped.
And they haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Tucker has screen. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Tucker's got 13.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Pass to Cox. To the paint. Ross against Rogers. And here is Mobley. Here's Cox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 14.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Davidson. Pass to Tucker to the inside. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 8 points in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Cox. 14 points for him. Now here's Mobley. They set the pick. Here's Bushka. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called by the Kings. Monroe's checked in for Mobley. Ross against Rogers. Takes a three. No good from Ross.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Cox. Here's Bushka. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Black. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. D'Angelo, the pass to Tucker. Here's Ross. Here's Hubbard, and he dunks it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Monroe. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Rogers. Here's Bushka. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 20.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got 24 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
changing it up here. .104 left to play in the third. Pass to Wall. Back to Sheldon. They set the pick. This one for three. That one doesn't drop.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's D'Angelo. Drills it from outside.
D'Angelo.
He's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Wall. Back to Sheldon. And the shot goes in.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's Tucker. Count that one. Tucker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. To the middle. Here's Carlson, covered by Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
2 shots.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. On the court right now for the Kings, you've got Stone, and it's D'Angelo in at the 4 spot. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the right side. Back to Ross. Pass to Stone. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Rice. Shoots over Monroe. Bank shot. No good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Outside, Sheldon jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over to the left wing. Stone gets to Rice. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Outside, Sheldon. Monroe outside. 5 to shoot. Buska. Top of the key jumper, no good. Kings leading now by 15. There's a screen. Here's Stone, covered by Monroe. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Floats one. Here's Rice for 3. Ross. Pittman with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Monroe looking around. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
No good on that one. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Here's Rice. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Right wing. Pass to Stone. From past the arc. Rice, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Kings lead by 16.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Cox, the pass to Rogers. Here's Cox. Pass to Mobley. To the wing on the left. Here is Rogers. Here's Cox. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Stone. Pass to Rice. Wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Rice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here is Rogers. From 11. Does not go. Kings leading now by 15. Takes advantage. That J is good. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Timeout, home team.
Started.
back in the action. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Here's Cox. Just 5 on the clock. From 17 feet away. Trying again, and it misses. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Kings. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Got a piece of it.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Let's lose a 3. It's good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Tucker. Here's Hubbard. Lets it go. Mobley there for the rebound. Got it to go off the glass. So the Kings win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight as we present our player of the game.